But how do the drugs reach the UK? From Morocco to a beach in Spain, then land or sea to the UK. Just 10 miles of water separates Europe and Africa, equivalent to half the distance between Calais and Dover. Crossing the Strait of Gibraltar is the first stage for smugglers. Police in Gibraltar have invited me to spend a few days with them. I joined their marine section, which operates 24/7. This police interceptor vessel is considered the fastest and most efficient craft in the Strait of Gibraltar. We move to a night patrol. It's not long before we're traveling at a high speed in choppy seas. It gets cold and windy. There's intelligence of smuggling vessels attempting to leave Moroccan waters fully loaded with cannabis. With only the lights from land and radar to guide officers, this operation needs professionalism and patience. It's a waiting game. A boat is spotted on the radar. It's time to spring into action. But it's not the boat they're looking for. This is a small Spanish vessel. The officers address them in Spanish. As the sun starts to rise, the smugglers have still not crossed. Not tonight, maybe tomorrow.
Customs in Gibraltar are constantly on the front line of stopping drugs getting into Europe. The cooperation between the Royal Gibraltar Police and the customs with agencies like the drug enforcement agencies of the United States ensures that the intelligence is there.
This is just one of the vessels seized by police in Gibraltar. It was built with only one aim: to ensure drug smugglers are successful. When fully loaded, it can carry more than 3 tons of cannabis resin. That means a street value of more than £15 million.
Are undergoing specialist training.
We do avoid obviously having to engage in necessary risks, but they don't follow those sorts of criteria and scenarios, and that can lead to a detrimental effect. And the most worrying aspect is the loss of life. There's always that element of risk which we avoid at all costs.
This seized vessel is a reminder of the damage a collision can cause. Any minor mistake or a small distraction during a high-speed chase at sea can have catastrophic consequences.
Training for units like this is essential. Safety is paramount. Operations out at sea can be complex, and there's absolutely no room for error. Police officers have rules of engagement, drug smugglers don't.
From training to a real chase, these 4 smugglers cover their faces to prevent being identified. Despite repeated calls from police, they fail to stop. Instead, they adopt dangerous evasive maneuvers. Training must kick in to avoid a collision. Police are closing in. Then, a dangerous twist.
Control Bravo, we've got one in the water, within the bay, approximately miles off.
A smuggler's apparently being pushed overboard. They know police will not let him drown. The chase continues briefly before authorities turn round to rescue him. He's arrested. The others get away. Just a few miles away, Spanish authorities are also battling this practically on a daily basis. They say they're understaffed and struggling to cope. That's why cooperation between both sides, despite the political differences, can play a key role in making a difference.
The sharing of intelligence between Gibraltar's law enforcement agencies.
Another example of cooperation. In broad daylight, Gibraltar police give chase to smugglers preparing for a crossing by stocking up on petrol. They get rid of canisters to lighten their load and pick up speed. Sometimes it's even drugs they jettison. Having been alerted, Spanish civil guards join the chase. Territorial waters is a sensitive political issue. Gibraltar and Spanish authorities will normally avoid chasing outside their jurisdictions. Any time of day or night. They have no boundaries, no frontiers. Just as widespread is the effect on drug